What up, motherfuckers? Another episode of Uncensored.
Woo!
What's going on?
Woo! Uncensored Sports Talk, talking this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. You got Blake, and of course you got Ryan, this motherfucker.
What it is, what it was.
You know, we got many things to talk about. Many things. Right off the bat. Well, we got a little Cowboys talk, but also, Super Bowl 51. You know, that is today. It's going
about
down.
3 hours away from right here.
What up?
About to start right now.
You know, so that's going to be a good one.
Sucks we couldn't be in it.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be the Dallas Cowboys.
But, it is what it is. A lot of interesting things that are going to happen after the Super Bowl, obviously, within, off season and, the draft coming up.
Got the draft coming up, hell yeah.
All that type of thing. A lot of things are going to happen, especially for the Dallas Cowboys. And so there's a lot of things to look at. Per se, number one, what I'm looking at for agency, I'm looking at Tony Romo, what he's going to do, how he's going to do it. Evidently, word that I've gotten is that Tony is going to be released, but I disagree with that. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to make some sort of deal, trade, something. Somebody's going to eat this contract a little bit to get Tony. I'm telling you, man, they're not just going to give his ass away. I wouldn't. He's too good.
Yeah.
What do you think about
I don't know what's going to happen really with the Tony thing. I don't know if they're going to let him go, cut him, or he'll be a June 1st cut. I know that Jerry Jones, if he can get something for him, that's what he would like to do. That'd be great. Mm-hmm. Instead of having to eat that. Because here's the deal, if Dallas Cowboys cut him, they're still going to have to eat like a certain amount of millions of dollars next year against the cap. But if they can trade him, then they get something for him, and they don't have to eat any money on the cap this year or next year.
So, obviously you'd be leaning more towards a trade.
That would be great, yeah.
Yeah.
me personally,
like that happening.
I'd be even happy with like a second rounder or a third rounder.
No, a second or third round pick?
Yeah.
Oh, no, for Tony?
Yeah.
Wow, you like...
Well, the deal is...
That's dropping his value way down.
He's worth the first rounder if he could stand up on 2 feet for 10 football games out of a season, which he cannot do.
We'll see, man. That's what he's going to go do. He's going to go prove that he can do that, man.
I'm telling you, like, at the bargaining table, teams are going to come to Jerry and be like, how can we give you this much money or this many picks or this guy for a guy who may get hurt the first time he steps on the football field? That's what teams are going to say to Jerry.
You can say that all you want to, but also teams are also going to be like, okay, Tony Romo, I want him on my team. What's he going to take? Like Denver.
Right.
They're going to go grab Tony.
Now, on the opposite side of the coin that I was just talking about, Tony, although he might get hurt, he also might take you to a Super Bowl.
There you go. Well, it all goes back to, let's look at Peyton Manning and the end of his career. Let's look at it. The dude had to go overseas to get a surgery.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't legal in the United States and come back, with a broken neck, really, and play. The dude couldn't even feel, like, his hands. He couldn't throw a ball over 30 yards no more. And then sure enough, he won a Super Bowl. So you're telling me Tony Romo can't go into Denver and win a Super Bowl? Fuck that, man. He's going to go in there and win a Super Bowl. And guess who he's going to see? Us. God. That's going to be crazy. He's going to see the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl next year. That's what I think. That's my prediction.
Yeah,
I think we are going to see Denver if Tony goes there.
Very possible.
I think that's going to happen. That's going to be crazy. So watch out. Watch out for that. But, hey, still, to beat Dallas, too, in the Super Bowl, Dallas is going to have to revamp on D. We got to revamp on D, get a lot of defensive players, and come back. A couple players on Denver was talking about bringing Tony there. DeMarcus Ware, as of late, said, of course he'd love to have Tony. Love to. Also Emmanuel Sanders, was like trying to get a hold of John Elway himself and be like, dude, he's been saying, get Tony, please. Oh, yeah. Of course, if you're a receiver, especially.
I would want him. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I hear
Emmanuel
you.
Sanders, he's a monster. He's a really good receiver. He just ain't had no quarterback. They ain't had no quarterback.
Yeah, but also to what you were talking about a while ago is. Whenever Peyton Manning was leaving Indiana, everybody thought he was done for.
Done.
Indianapolis. Everybody thought that he was never going to play again. Then, when he got that surgery on his neck, came back, gave 3 more awesome years, and the last one won Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's quite impressive.
More than quite impressive. That was something to see. And what
it did is it signified his legacy.
But it wasn't his first Super Bowl, was it?
It was his second Super Bowl.
Second Super Bowl, yeah, because he won one with Indianapolis.
I know, but that second Super Bowl
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That puts you in a whole nother class. Now, one is good. Don't get me wrong. One's great.
Yep.
But two is a lot better, buddy.
Well, I think that's also the difference, like in Steve Young, talking about him.
Right.
And he won, one Super Bowl. If he'd have won 2, maybe they'd be talking about him a little bit more. You know what I mean? So I think you're right on the money on that, brother. Another thing, let's flip off real quick and let's talk about some Mavericks. Some Dallas Mavericks. I mean, coming strong lately. My whole point of view of the season
Yogi
has changed. I ain't even gonna fucking front. I rolled with the tank. Let's tank.
I was on Team Tank also.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to. I was like, let's just try and get a good draft pick.
Yep. But sure enough, we didn't have to do that. We got these young guys that come through. Seth Curry, Steph Curry's little brother.
Yep. Yep.
How blessed are we to have him? We got this guy, Yogi Ferrell, who Ryan brought up.
Yeah, I did. I talked about him on a previous show.
Yes. Like last summer, you know what I mean? Like
last year during March Madness, him and this guy Bryant,
last spring.
He's still on Indiana right now tearing shit up. He's a big man. Anyways, him and that guy were tearing it up last year in March Madness.
There you go, so you called that one. So we got Yogi Ferrell just going off from the Mavs. Had like 70 points in the last 4 games alone. I mean, and that's awesome. And the whole point is I'm off of Team Tank because you want to go Team Tank to get a younger guy, right? These are the younger. We didn't just get one younger guy that's playing at an elite level. We have 2 now.
We got Yogi, we got Seth, and we got Harrison Barnes.
Mm-hmm. Which he's not a rookie
but
he's still young.
Yeah, he's a younger guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be, 26, 27, 28?
So I'm really glad to see these guys that are coming and wanting to play with Dirk, and wanting to go win a championship because you have a guy that's won a championship before with this team. He put him on his back and went and got it, So I'm really glad to see that, So, good for you guys. Good for you rookies stepping up. Good for everybody else on the whole team stepping up.
Oh, yeah, man.
Let's
That's
keep
awesome.
winning, man. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
And, be that surprise team.
Let's get the A seed, and guess what? Yogi and Dirk, we're going to beat the Warriors.
Yo, what if Seth Curry's genes kick in the playoffs? This kid all of a sudden shooting threes behind his back. You know what I mean? Eyes closed. Just that's what the Currys do, bro.
That's what Yogi's been doing too, bro. That's what Yogi's been doing too.
Yo, so hey man, we're gonna come strong, man. I like that shit with the Mavs. Now let's flip back off. We've got a little Tom Brady versus Joe Montana action going on. Tell the world a little bit about that.
Okay, well, what it really comes down to is who's the best quarterback of all time.
Yep. Is
Is it Tom Brady? Is it Joe Montana?
That's the question.
Now, let's break it down to also, quarterbacks have a lot to do with the team. So let's talk about what teams have the most Super Bowls and their record in the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So you have the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're 6-2. Terry Bradshaw had 2. Terry Bradshaw had 4, I'm sorry. Big Ben had 2, which is pretty good. We got Dallas. We are 5-3 in our Super Bowl record. Obviously, Troy's got 3. Roger, the great Dodger Staubach, has got 2. Let's go to San Fran. They're 5-1. Yep. Joe Montana won 4, obviously, with Jerry Rice.
And you got Steve Young.
Steve Young won 1 more with Jerry Rice.
There you go.
Then we got the Pats. They are 8-4.
Approximately. That's our close records, anyways. And evidently,
no, they're 4-8.
Yeah, 4-8. That's what they are. Yeah, 4-8
in Super Bowls.
Yep, and evidently, Tom Brady has won every single one of those.
Yeah,
fucking monster, man. So, which comes now to the question: who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Oh,
I mean,
so let me take you through my brain. Let me take you through my brain how I break down this game.
All right.
So you got the Patriots, obviously. Very good offense. Tom Brady he knows everything what he wants to do.
True that.
And he's not going to miss.
No, that motherfucker don't miss.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the game changer. He doesn't know. Well, he does know him. She's been studying it for 2 years. But Atlanta's defense is ridiculous.
Yes.
Their whole Vic Beasley and them boys, they are going to be coming for his head. He better get ready.
True that.
So, I mean, prediction 45-23 Falcons. I'm sticking with it, brother.
All right. Well, I'm going with the old school look at it, which I had to study up on the team. I did. Atlanta, who's running their fucking defense right now? Who's killing it right now? It's 2 rookies. One of them's a linebacker, one of them's in the backfield, safety corner. Either way, I'm looking at who's the better quarterback at this point now as well, Tom Brady or Matt Ryan. Tom Brady's obviously the better quarterback. And who is he playing against on the defense that's crushing? 2 rookies. What does Tom Brady do to rookies? He crushes them. And that's what Tom Brady's going to do.
He takes advantage of their flaws.
Takes advantage of rookies. That's what I've seen it happen.
That's what he does.
They put it. I mean, you sub a rookie in for a play, and they just get a touchdown. That's what Tom Brady does. He figures you out. You're fucking done. So I mean, as much as I hate to say it, the Patriots are going to fucking stomp on Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't have that extra humph. Is what I'm saying is they don't have the depth. What's happened is, what if one of their players gets hurt? What if Julio Jones, who's had injury problems all year, what if he gets hurt and he's out? Now you're fucked. Because now you just have to run.
Well, they're not fucked. Because Atlanta can go to a lot of other guys. They have, and here's what's going to happen. Bill Belichick is going to shut down Julio. They have a lot of other options.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you shut down Julio, you pretty much just shut down the whole offense.
No, you didn't, bro. People all year long have been trying to shut him down, and sometimes they do, and Matt Ryan goes to one of his 6 or 7 other options.
I don't see Matt Ryan, going off in the Super Bowl, though. I don't see it. So my personal opinion, I think, Matt Ryan, he's going to play good, but not great, and Tom Brady's just going to play great and have those extra 2 or 3 extra plays that's going to win the game, those veteran plays. And it's going to be, let's just say, I ain't going to go as high as everybody else in the Super Bowl. So let's go 29 to 25. 29-25 Patriots. That's what I see it.
Nice.
Yep. So, we'll see what happens. But,
nice.
Another thing that I wanted to hit on was some NFL honors that happened this year.
Yeah, last night was the NFL honors.
There you go.
And they gave out all the awards. Let's run through it.
All right, Ryan, help me out with this, man. Who we got? Who got what? Because
we actually
watched the show, so
I did. Didn't get to watch it last night. DVR'd it. Watched it this morning. Anyways,
either way, watched it.
Matt Ryan won MVP. He also won Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack won Defensive Player of the Year. The Aaron Ground Players of the Year were Matt Ryan and Zeke. Our boy Zeke, 21, baby.
Yes.
Keep feeding him.
Love you, Zeke.
All right. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Dak Prescott. Oh, it was awesome, bro. You should have seen it. He came up to the podium with Zeke. Zeke, they came up together, and he was like, "Do y'all got a knife so I can cut this award in half?"
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. Anyways,
I was surprised when you told me Dak. I honestly thought they was going to give it to Zeke, but I'm so proud of Dak, and he deserves it. I mean, he deserves it. So, let's keep rolling with that, brother.
All right. We have the Offensive Line of the Year. Who do you think it was? If you just had to take a guess out of the
Dallas, yeah.
Might it be? Oh, yeah. It's Travis Frederick, Ronald Leary, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Lyle Collins.
There you go.
Doug Free, best offensive line in the league. Anyways, let's keep moving here. Clutch Performer of the Year, Derek Carr.
There you go.
Coach of the Year. If you had to take a guess, who's Coach of the Year?
Jason Garrett.
Oh, you got it, buddy. Jason Garrett, Coach of the Year. All right. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa. Good for him. Good for you, Bosa. We wanted you on our squad.
The next award we have is Greatness on the Road, and they give that to Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell, that motherfucker's badass. Yeah. So hey, man, congratulations to everybody who got their awards. And everything. Y'all deserved it. I think they were on point with their awards this year.
Yeah.
They did a good job. One thing I wanted to go back on was the Dallas offensive line, and I think it's Leary that might be leaving. Am I mistaken or?
He could. I don't know what they might try to retain him. I don't know what's going to happen.
That's what I'm thinking. At this point, now that we know Tony's going to leave, and we're going to get something for Tony, we're going to have some cap room. We can keep our whole offensive line.
Let's
keep them all.
We need Lyle.
On it. Fuck it.
We need Lyle. We need Ronald Leary. We need Jonathan Cooper. Let's bring them all back.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying too. Bring them all back, and then in the draft, we can draft another.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it. And keep building. And also, we're going to be building our defensive line. That's what we're looking at.
I can tell you this right here, right now. I know for a fact, in this draft, expect us to reload on defense. We're going to get a lot of defensive guys.
You know what it feels like? Even though the ages of the players are a little different, it feels like the Mavericks, when the Mavericks were building and getting really good and getting better. And people across the league, players across the league, wanted to come to Dallas. That was the coolest part. People's agents was calling us saying, hey, what do we got to do to put that? I mean, literally, that's what happened. Remember, our squad just built. Big player after big, and the next thing you know, we had a team squad, and that's what's happening with the Dallas Cowboys right now. People are looking at Dallas after the year we had. Are you kidding me? You know,
Dude, this
players
draft-
that call in Dallas saying, "Hey, how can I get on?"
This
You
draft
need this, I'm
right
this,
here
you know.
that we just had last year was one of the best drafts in maybe not NFL history, but it was pretty good, bro.
Yeah, no, it was. I would say it was
We only missed on two guys. We missed on Jalen Smith and Charles Tapper. Everybody else is a fucking beast.
Would you agree with this? Was it not the most publicized draft of all time?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it was up there, bro.
I would say it probably was.
And us as Dallas Cowboy fans, we all have to thank Stephen Jones and Will McClay.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys right there changed the future of the Dallas Cowboys.
And Will McClay, if y'all don't know, is a little bit younger than you might think. I mean, he's like, what, late 30s, maybe? I mean...
I don't know. He's maybe in his 40s. I have no idea.
I don't know, but dude looks young. And
he's a young buck.
And I'm glad we have him on our squad, to grow with us.
Other teams were trying to get him.
Yeah, they're trying to get him at this point right now.
31 other teams would love to have Will McClay. He's our Ernie Adams. The Patriots have Ernie Adams. We have Will McClay.
There you go.
Except without all the cheat.
There you go. And exactly, we're not going to go that route either.
We win the right way.
And I think that the Dallas Cowboys are going to steer more in the direction of being in a clean direction. Regardless, I mean, with all this, weed shit that's going on, they're going to do this, going to do that. It doesn't matter. Whatever is illegal to the NFL, just don't do it, and then play football. It's that simple. You've got 98% of the league that are following the rules, and then you got that 2 that ain't.
10 seconds.
So, we got about 10 seconds left, but, I just want to tell everybody thanks for watching. That's the Sports Talk. You got Blake and Ryan, this motherfucker, and
we're going to be coming to you live every week throughout the offseason, giving you updates on guys in the draft. We're going to be updating you on who we may or may not get through free agency.
Yep. And I'm going to end this show off a little bit different. Let Ryan bust off a little flow real quick, so we're going to hit it. Y'all ready?
2016 was the best year for the Dallas football Cowboys. We got a man named Zeke. We got a man named Dak. No one ever saw it, but we on the attack. Man, we ready for 17 and 18. Man, they ready. They hungry. Feed me some green is what Zeke's saying. Dak is like, don't worry about it. I got it. Finna reload on defense, and we ready for the range.
Yeah. That's how we roll, son. It's going down. D-Town, baby. Deuces.
You surprised me with that. I didn't even want to rap just now.